Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I have another live fire training session here in preparation for my last major of the year, the North Florida Sectional, which is happening early December. This is also my first more dynamic live fire training session following the Ben Steger class I just took. And my goal with this training session was to stay focused on my fundamentals, like my grip and my vision as far as staying target focused. But just making each drill, like putting a component of difficulty to it or like a rule of engagement that forces me to work a little harder to stay target focused. So for example, you'll see here with this first drill, I'm just put a stack of barrels. I have to draw and then just send a pair of shots. So basically like one set of doubles. Obviously the stack of barrels is blocking my initial vision of the target, and I'm forcing myself to lean to the right and left. Oh. So as you can see with the target, I was at about like 15 or 16 yards. Yeah, and had I just been standing there perfectly square with my eyes on the target, from the start, the shots wouldn't be this erratic, but not having, a vision of the target off the draw and then adding a lean, yeah, it changes the way your body feels as far as like your balance, the way the gun is recoiling in your hands. And yeah, there were a few times I think I had like 2 mics on that, right? Because I followed the dot up, I didn't keep my eyes on the black paster. And then here I'm just same drill. I just do it leaning to the left. I think I was a bit more warmed up here though. Like my grip was a little more settled. I started to get a little more target focus, so this string wasn't as erratic. And then here's where I got more dynamic with the training. This is just a dry fire run, but I only did 3 dynamic drills. I only allowed myself 3 attempts at each one. So as you just saw in the dry fire run, I have to engage the left steel from the left side of the barrel, the right steel while moving, and then shooting the rest of the paper targets while moving forward. And the goal here, yeah, isn't just to, you know, have a cool training setup, you know, that I'm able to shoot. You know, it's making sure, you know, am I holding on to my fundamentals while adding things to distract me? You know, in this case, shooting while moving, an excessive lean around the barrel, you know, steel at about 20 to 22 yards. And you know, things like that. We're trying to challenge our fundamentals by creating, you know, mini stages like this. Okay, and then just mirror image, exact same thing. And there I had to engage that last piece of paper 4 times. And you can see, yeah, there you go. Like, I'm putting the gun up, just trying to feel out, like, my grip pressures. Like, something was just off about it. And it wasn't even, like, through the array. It was for some reason my grip pressures were off on that last target. Otherwise, the other hits on the other targets were pretty good. Come on, 1 for 1 on steel here, let's go. And I even, like, tell myself here, right, like, 1 for 1 on steel, let's go. Like, I'm trying to fire myself up. And we did it. And then this last drill, I put in, I start behind the barrel. I need to engage that far no-shoot target, which is about like 20 or 22 yards away, before I then can engage the other paper targets while moving forward. And you can see that I put another stick down as like a front fault line, and I need to reach that stick before I can engage the steel to end the drill. Oh my god. And just throwing my head back in frustration. Here we go. And this is the point where I start talking to myself a bit more. So I'll probably talk less here on this voiceover recording and just kind of let you hear my thoughts like the rest of the video. Didn't need a makeup shot. I just sent one anyway. But damn, bro. Come on. I'm not even upset about that, because lately with this style of target from that distance, I've been miking them high. So on this last rep, I said, fuck it, like aim closer to the A zone and let's just see what happens. But like, see how tight those shots were? Like, even these were tight, man. This was obviously more conservative. This is obviously too aggressive for the distance this is at. but I wanted to just get over my fear of missing it high. I thought I only had 10 rounds in here, so I took one there just so I can shoot the steel, but I had enough. And I got, okay, yeah, it was 2 Charlie, so better. I just wanted a crack at the steel. I thought I didn't have enough bullets. All alpha there. I took the makeup shot there because I saw myself drag the Charlie. Oh! Miss that and tag that. What a way to end it, buddy. What a way to end it. All right, well, what can you do, man? Just learn from your mistakes. Move on. This feels better. The positives that the shooting on the move with the bigger transitions feels pretty good. What can you do, man? You just gotta, learn, move on, and get better. It's all right. That's what motivates me. That's what motivates me to want to shoot more and continue to get better. And like knowing I missed shots, and because that's, while it's pissing me off, at the same time, you can't be too upset, man. You just have to accept your mistake there. I think my vision is getting better with the targets. Like I'm staying much more target focused with the paper. With the steel, I feel like I'm still more put it on there, pull the trigger and move, and that's where the patience needs to come in. And I even said it before when I was doing like the leaning shot. Just be a little more patient with it. Don't waste time by taking makeup shots. Like just take that extra little quarter of a second or half a second just to ensure you knock the steel down first try. Which I clearly didn't do on that last piece of steel there, but okay. That's it, guys. Time to clean up.